What is up, guys? Drax6 Dude. And today, I think, you know, before I get really into it and I get really pissed off, I'm gonna make one thing clear. I'm not planning on yelling. But if you ever thought EA screwed up a franchise, you have not met Command & Conquer. Oh my gosh. I don't understand what is wrong with this franchise. This game is legendary. One of the best real-time shooters in the world, and they don't know what to do with it. They put it on a mobile game. They don't have a mainstream release, alright? You can make fun of Fallout, and you can make fun of Elder Scrolls with all these crappy mobile games, but at least they create a real release of a game. I mean, there's nothing wrong with mobile games now. Mobile games have gotten better, but this is a huge ass but. Why in the world have we not gotten a Command & Conquer game since, like, 2010? 8 years. This is not a hard game to make, guys. You slap on a bunch of creatures, or a bunch of tanks, a bunch of vehicles, and you make a real-time shooter, or a real-time not a FPS, but a real-time game. You know what? Maybe it wasn't 8 years. Maybe it's like 6, or maybe it's even more than that. All right, the fact that I don't even know when the last Command & Conquer was out pisses me off. All right, I want a good Command & Conquer game. And what's wrong with making a good Command & Conquer game? Well, you see, the thing with Call of Duty is people didn't want futuristic games. Generals. I loved Command & Conquer Generals. I loved Command & Conquer 0 Hour. I loved Command & Conquer 3. Kane's Wrath. These were good games. Well, if you want to see the reason, I mean, if you want to know why, or if I do like Command & Conquer, look at my EA. Look at my Origin. They have the Command & Conquer, like, whole collection. And I had gotten it because I enjoy playing Command & Conquer. I love Command & Conquer. I want this game to succeed. What don't these developers understand? Or this company, EA in general, what don't they understand? There's games that they create that we want to enjoy, that we want to love, that we want to invest our time in, that we want to invest our money in. And we don't understand why you keep shitting down our franchises. Not only just Command & Conquer, Madden, Mirror's Edge, FIFA, NBA Live, all these awesome games that they could have, and they could have them be amazing. FIFA, you know, all these games that all you're doing is adding a graphical update. Battlefield hasn't been great since 4. I mean, 1 was great, Hardline was average, definitely not amazing, but they could have been so much better. Battlefield 4 was only good because DICE actually stuck with it. They actually made it better. Battlefield 1's release was great, and its meta is pretty darn good for an FPS game, but it could be so much better, and we always want things to be better. I mean, nobody goes to play a game and be like, oh, I want less of this, and I want less of this. Why do we have this? Why don't we just take it out and replace it with nothing? Like, I don't understand what's wrong with EA and screwing up amazing franchises. You've got all these amazing franchises, and you know what? I can get pissed off about this because I really do love Command & Conquer. And the whole Command & Conquer Rivals thing, maybe it's going to be a good game. Maybe. But, like I said, if it's a good game, why don't they create an actual PC game of this? Don't even worry about the consoles. I don't care if you guys make console games or not. Alright? I'm not going to buy the console games. I'm going to have it on my PC. But that doesn't matter. I just want a Command & Conquer game that I can invest my time into and I actually enjoy playing, like I did Generals, like I did 0 Hour, like I did 3, like I did Kane's Wrath. These games were one, if not a good majority of the things I grew up on. Between Call of Duty 4 and these games, I grew up on these. And Madden 09. Madden 08. These games, I picked up a controller and I was intrigued and I loved playing video games because of these games. And EA was a good part of that. But they just don't understand what makes video games in 2019. And I say 2019 because they can't develop any new games for this year. Obvious. That's out of the question. But they need to create stuff that people want to see in 2019. You know what? Throughout the whole Microsoft conference, throughout the whole EA Play, all these other conferences, the only one that intrigued me the most, outside of The Last of Us 2, was Bethesda's. And I'm not a Bethesda fan. I enjoy playing Skyrim. I had gotten Fallout 4, and that was about it. I played Rage a little bit, but other than that, I wasn't really interested in any other game that Bethesda had created before. Maybe I played Brink a little bit, but they were just like small portions of what I played back when I was a kid. Small portions. I played a little bit more Skyrim than anything else. And I was so intrigued about Fallout 76, and maybe that's just me being like a little kid and wanting a Fallout multiplayer game. But I was so intrigued about these other games, and then you bring out freaking Command and Conquer Rivals, and you don't make it a PC game. Oh, sorry, you don't even make it a PC game. Like, I don't understand what is going through EA's mind when they like, oh my god, I want this game, and I want this game, and I want this game. Also, this is extra gameplay that I had from the Ronin 2. Little heroic weapon review. Or exploring the arsenal game. I keep forgetting what I call it now. But I enjoy the gameplay. I mean, it's not great. I mean, it's just the gameplay, so it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But granted, I wanted to make it look, you know, semi-decent, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a good Call of Duty player, if you couldn't tell. If it went for skill, I probably would hate Call of Duty World War II. I just enjoy the game itself. So, I mean, there's always that. I just wanted to talk about a couple games here. So, I mean, there's always that. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, and yeah, I think we need to get started on a good Command and Conquer game, EA. Just give it a chance, guys. You can make a lot of money with this game. You really can. There's a lot of people who want to Command and Conquer game, especially me. So, tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one.